If you drive Airport Boulevard in Mobile, and tens of thousands of you do every day, relief is on the way.
News 5's Peter Albrecht tells us about work that's designed to decrease your commute time.
Airport Boulevard.
Frustrating, backed up, time consuming. If I can avoid airport, I do at all costs.
On a typical day, more than 50,000 cars are on airport between the malls and Azalea Road. And drivers say traffic flows anything but smoothly.
About 3:30 to about 6, you're in for a rude awakening.
Traffic is, especially around 5 o'clock, I don't leave my house after 5, as I know better.
Some days, drivers say it seems like they miss every light.
And then you got to wait on all these, everybody else to go, and then you go right down the next light and do the same thing. You know what I mean? You got to wait all over again, just a block down the road.
Part of the problem is how the traffic lights work.
Everything is coming out of here, goes up to the signal heads and makes the red, yellow, green change.
At the City Electrical Garage, traffic engineer Jennifer White shows me how the signal control boxes work. Basically, they're triggered by cables in the road or cameras as to the volume of cars at an intersection. But especially the in-road sensors don't work too well.
They're very applicable to be broken very easily, especially with the heat of our summers and the asphalt expanding and contracting.
When they don't work, lights default to various rotations depending on the time of day and anticipated traffic volume. And those control boxes that you see at every intersection, well, they're supposed to communicate with each other. But on airport, they typically don't.
The communication on them is a very antiquated form of communication. Some don't have any communication between controllers.
And that's why the city is spending $500,000 to upgrade the signalization system on airport between Sage and Azalea. Work began this week. In some places, new sensors are going in the road. All the boxes are having their computer systems updated.
We're hoping that you'll miss that stopping at every intersection, so we're hoping we'll shave minutes off of everybody's travel time by doing that.
And that's exactly what drivers want to hear.
That saved me a lot of time.
That would be amazing.
That'd be a start anyhow.
It's hoped that by syncing the lights better and decreasing wait times, that airport will become safer too, as less frustrated drivers will be less likely to run red lights. Signal improvements further west on airport are scheduled for 2019. Peter Albrecht, News 5.